Are you feeling overwhelmed by all the AI hype and don't know where to start? You're not alone. But if you keep watching, I'm going to show you some beginner-friendly ways that you can actually start making money with AI, with no tech skills, no coding and no fluff. This is an important video if you want real steps that actually work in 2025. So let's get into it. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is to use AI to offer simple services on freelance platforms. Let me tell you something that most people miss. Clients don't actually care that you're using AI. What they care about is the speed, the quality and the price. Now, if you can deliver a decent blog post in an hour instead of 3 days using ChatGPT, then you're already ahead of 80% of the other freelancers. And that's your edge, and it's very real. Now, the biggest myth is thinking that you need to be the best to make money on Fiverr or Upwork.com. This simply isn't the case. You need to solve small, annoying problems very fast. I had a friend who offered an AI edited LinkedIn bio for $25, and in 3 weeks she got 9 new clients. Why is this? Because she made it very easy and very clear, and you can do the same thing. Now, if you're broke and starting out, you can offer free samples, but you need to do it strategically. Pick people in Facebook groups or subreddits who actually look like your future clients, and you can ask for a testimonial in return. That's not charity, that's just customer acquisition. I've seen someone go from $0 to $300 in their first month just by using this same strategy. Now, most freelancers write boring bios and expect to get noticed. You don't really want to do that. Instead, you should say exactly who you help and what you deliver. So you want to use something along the lines of, I create polished AI written blog posts in 24 hours for business coaches who hate writing. This is simple and very specific, and it stops people from scrolling. The money really is in the extras, not the actual gig price. So make your base offer quite low cost, but upsell things like same day delivery, SEO optimization, or 2 extra variations. That's how one of my followers made $420 on a $35 gig. It's all about the positioning. Now let me give you an unusual strategy. Write the gig as if the client has no clue what they need. Don't just use industry jargon. You want to break it down like you're talking to a 12-year-old. People buy when they really understand. Confusion kills conversions. It always has and it always will. Now, if you're afraid of rejection, here's a mindset shift for you to take on. Treat freelancing a bit like dating. Not everyone is going to be a match, and that's okay. You don't need 100 clients. You need 3 good ones who will come back. So focus on building strong and powerful relationships and not volume. You are likely to see better results if you specialize in one weird or narrow thing. Instead of I do content writing, you want to say something like I write quirky product descriptions for Etsy shop owners. This is far more specific and it will stand out more. Niche always beats general every single time. That's how real money is often made. Now, if you want to shortcut your way in, you can start offering AI tool explainer videos to small businesses. Most small business owners have heard of ChatGPT, but don't know what to really do with it. So you can show them how it can write their emails or product listings, and you become the expert by solving a pain they didn't even know had a solution. Now, if you're serious and want to dive deeper into online business and create online income streams with AI, you can get instant access to my free training resources. Go and click the link in the description or the comments below now. Now let's jump back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to create and sell digital products using AI tools. Most people try to sell what they want to create. I recommend you flip this and sell what people are actively searching and begging for online. One girl I helped made $800 in her first month selling a no fluff budget planner for ADHD mums. She built this entirely with ChatGPT and Canva. This worked really well for her because it solved a real problem in a real community. Now, for a minute, I want you to forget about the passive income fantasy because you're not yet printing money while you sleep yet. But if you spend 2 focused weekends building a killer product, you can make something that pays you every single month. Think along the lines of AI generated journal prompts for overthinkers. niche templates or video scripts for TikTok creators. I don't recommend you start with Amazon or Shopify, that's very slow and very competitive. I suggest that you post your digital products on Etsy or Gumroad. They have built-in traffic and your listing can rank organically if you use clear, keyword-focused titles like printable AI-powered meal planner for busy parents. Now this is a good example. You can use ChatGPT to brainstorm, outline and even write the bulk of your content, but you want to make it human. I recommend that you tweak every page so it sounds like you. So you want to add your story, your tone and your way of saying things. That's what makes people trust you over the generic copy and paste. Now don't sleep on the design. Ugly stuff doesn't sell. So you can use Canva AI to make your pages more beautiful, clean and more useful. I recommend you look at the top selling products in your niche and then make yours just a bit better. That's how you create something people want to buy. Now, here's a truth nobody tells you. Most buyers don't finish the products that they buy. They buy the promise of the transformation. So you want to position your product like a solution, so not a weekly budget sheet. You could say something like, finally get control of your finances without giving up the coffee. This is far more specific and will stand out more. Emotion sells and clarity converts. Bundle your product to boost the value and to stand out more. If you're selling a planner, you can throw in a 7-day email challenge using AI. You can add a checklist, add a short explainer video using an AI tool like Pictory. It's the perceived value that moves people to click the buy now button. The key thing is to talk to your buyers like people and not clicks. I suggest that you answer every DM. Ask for some feedback and share mini stories about your journey. This helps to build more connection, more loyalty and repeat buyers, even if your product is only $7. Now don't get discouraged by the slow days. I've seen some creators go 2 weeks without a sale and then hit $500 in 24 hours. One tweak in the headline or the image can change everything, so keep iterating and keep testing. Your first version is never your final one. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to start a faceless YouTube channel using AI scripts and voices. Here's what nobody tells you. Most viral channels that you watch now, they're not run by people on the camera. Let me give you some real talk. One of the fastest growing AI YouTube channels that I follow grew from 0 to 40,000 subscribers in just 7 months, using AI scripts, AI voices and stock visuals. With no filming, no mic and no editing stress, just a simple strategy. So if you're scared of your voice or camera, the good news is you don't need either of them. I suggest that you use tools like 11 Labs for voiceovers and Pictory or InVideo to turn text into videos. You can sound polished without even talking. That's a huge confidence unlock for introverts or perfectionists. Now let's talk about the biggest mindset block. People think they need to be original. You need to be clear and relevant. You can use ChatGPT to generate top 10 style product scripts in niches like tech, health, myths or finance tips. Then you can go and remix them with your own twist or angle. It's not stealing, it's just smart storytelling. One thing I recommend is researching some viral videos and reverse engineering their format. If you watch how they open, count how long before a hook hits and study the pacing. This is your free YouTube school. AI helps you to produce, but structure helps you keep viewers watching, and that's what YouTube loves. Now let me give you a format that's working like crazy right now. 3 shocking truths about whatever the problem is. Now why would this work? Because curiosity is a scroll stopper. You can use AI to brainstorm 10 of these ideas and make a video using visuals from free websites like Pexels or even Storyblocks, and you've got upload ready content. Now here's something that's a bit controversial. Quantity beats quality in the beginning. Most people post one video, get 7 views and then they quit. But I've seen creators blow up after their 20th upload. So if you're not committed to at least 20 to 30 videos, you're playing a short-term game. Now don't start a niche based on trends, start with what you can make 50 videos about. If your passion is productivity, hacks, weird history, or A9 recaps. Lean in. Consistency grows your skills. Obsession makes your content addictive. You can further boost your views without clickbait by using what I call emotional logic titles. So instead of the top 5 AI tools, you could say something like 5 AI tools that made my job obsolete. The same video with 10 times more curiosity. If you frame it with tension, that's what gets some clicks. If your lifestyle is already packed, then you can batch record 4 to 5 videos in one weekend using AI and then simply schedule them. That's how creators stay consistent while working full-time or parenting. The freedom isn't in the success, it's in the system. Build one that works with your life and not against it. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to monetize a blog or newsletter with AI written content. If you're burnt out by the algorithm game, then I recommend building a blog or a newsletter. This is about building your own lane, so no likes and no dancing. Just writing content that people actually want and owning your audience 100%. That's leverage that most beginners simply overlook. Now here's a quick myth. You need thousands of views to make money from blogging. What you need is the right 100 people. I helped someone start a blog on sustainable living for single parents. By month 2, she made $280 from affiliate links to eco-friendly products. It's about relevance and not reach. So if you hate writing, that's fine. You're the exact person AI was built for. Now, you can use ChatGPT to write rough drafts or clean up your ideas, but don't stop there. You want to add your story and your insight. That's what makes people trust you instead of the millions of AI cloned blogs out there now. The key thing is to make your content actionable and very real. So instead of saying 10 AI tools, you want to say something like the top 3 AI tools I used to save 5 hours a week while working full time. So you want to show your life and share your results. Give people something more tangible. Now let me give you a quick win. You can turn each blog post into 5 tweets or X threads, 1 LinkedIn post and a short email. The same content but with far more reach. This multiplies your visibility without any extra effort. I know some creators who use this exact trick and now drive about 90% of their blog traffic from LinkedIn alone. Now let me give you a controversial take. Substack is better than Medium right now. Substack lets you collect emails, build a fan base and monetize directly. Medium can work, but you're stuck on their algorithm. You want complete control, emails that give you that. You can increase your income by recommending tools that you genuinely use. Even free newsletters can make money with affiliate links. Just include a tools that I used this week section and make it very honest. Real users, real tools and real clicks. People love that transparency. Now, if you're starting from zero, here's a powerful idea that you can implement. You can document your journey in public. You could start a blog called My AI Side Hustle Diary and just post once a week about what's working, what's failing, and what you've been learning. This helps to build trust and community, and people stick around because they're rooting for you. Now don't forget this, your blog or newsletter isn't just content, it's a conversation. You can ask questions at the end and invite replies. Share your reader wins. The more your audience sees themselves in your story, the more loyal they will become, and loyalty is the real monetization engine. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to use AI to flip digital assets or services on autopilot without showing your face. If you're tired of chasing trends or posting daily, this tip is going to change everything. I suggest you treat AI like a digital employee. You can use it to create assets once, like logos, lead magnets or templates, and then flip them on marketplaces like Etsy, Creative Market or even Instagram DMs. Most people think you need a following to make sales. This is simply not the case. One guy I helped used Midjourney and ChatGPT to create 50 minimalist logo designs. He simply uploaded them to Gumroad and promoted them through Reddit and Pinterest. Within 30 days, he made $317 with 0 followers. Now, to help you do this, you can use tools like Canva and ChatGPT to create things like coaches, client onboarding kits. These are hot right now in the service provider world. You simply make it once, package it up and flip it over and over again, with no custom work and no Zoom calls. This is just pure leverage. Now here's what most beginners get wrong. They try to sell a product before testing if people want to actually buy it. So flip that model on its head. I recommend that you post your product idea in a few Facebook groups, Reddit threads or Instagram stories, and say something along the lines of, thinking of making a whatever it might be, would this help anyone? Let the feedback guide the build. You can also use ChatGPT to offer mini digital products through DMs or through the comments. I've seen people say drop yes below and I'll send you my AI powered morning planner for free, and they get 87 comments in 24 hours. Then they upsell a $9 version with a few extra features. That's a simple funnel disguised as a simple post. Now, if your challenge is tech overwhelm, you want to keep it very simple. Use Notion or Google Documents to deliver your products. You don't necessarily need a fancy website or sales funnels. One of the best things you can do is start with a free Notion template. Brand it really nicely and list it on Gumroad with a pay what you want option. Now here's a controversial truth. Done for you AI services can be sold for more than coaching. If you create something once, like an AI generated email sequence for real estate agents, you can charge $47 to $97 approximately per client or thereabouts. That's way more scalable than selling your time on Zoom. Now, you want to make your offer a quick win tool, not a full-blown system. You'll sell more when you promise something small and very useful. Something like, steal my 10-minute AI content planner for busy coaches. You're not solving everything, you're solving one thing very fast. That's the sweet spot you want to be aiming for. Now, the key mindset here is to stop thinking like a freelancer and start thinking like a digital landlord. Every digital asset that you create can be rented, sold, or repurposed. The transformation is going from I need clients to I create value once and get paid forever. And AI makes that not only possible, it also makes it very practical. Let's now move on to tip number 6, which is to offer AI powered services to local businesses without building a business yourself. Let me tell you something that will probably blow your mind. Local businesses are desperate for help with AI right now. Most of them simply don't understand it. They just want more leads, better customer service, or a way to save more time. And if you can show them how to do that using AI, you instantly become valuable, even if you're just starting from scratch. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to know one use case that gets some real results. For example, you can offer to set up a ChatGPT powered F&Q chatbot on their website. I know someone who charged $250 to do this for a dentist office, and it took him about 90 minutes and a free plugin. Now that's some real money for some simple help. If your mindset is, I don't have anything to offer, here's what I want you to do. I want you to change that straight away. You're not offering you're offering a tool that works. You can literally say, hey, I've been learning AI tools and I can automate X task for your business. Do you want me to show you how? Now that's a real conversation starter that you can use. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to sell the tech instead of the outcome or the result. You don't want to talk about ChatGPT or automation tools. You just want to say something like, what if your assistant could reply to every customer message in 30 seconds 24/7 and it didn't cost you a year's salary? Now that's going to really get people listening. And here's a niche idea. You can offer short form content creation for local businesses using AI. And you can generate 30 social media posts for a hair salon in one afternoon using ChatGPT and Canva. And you could charge, say, $150 for it, deliver it in a Google Drive folder, and boom, you've got a new client with 0 ads and 0 cold emails. Now, a smart way for you to get clients fast is to use the foot in the door offer. You could say something along the lines of, I'll create a free AI tool checklist specific for your business, then deliver some insane value and upsell a done-for-you setup. You're not asking for any money up front, you're simply earning some trust. You can further increase your close rate if you bring real examples of what AI can do. So pull up your laptop and show them a ChatGPT generated Instagram caption or a Mid-Journey image that you made, and then you can say something along the lines of, imagine if we made 30 of these for your business in a week. People buy what they can see. Well, that's it for today. 6 powerful tips that you can start applying right away. Now, if you're ready to take your online business to the next level and build a sustainable online income, then don't stop here. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website where you can get instant access to some free training resources, which will help you to kickstart your journey right away. These free step-by-step guides will walk you through launching a successful online business and creating multiple income streams. So don't wait, your future starts right now. Click the link below and get started today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have an amazing day.